Hello again. I've actually adjusted the title and everything now, so it's not the old Monster Hunter one. Whoops. Anyway, set up the game and everything. Hopefully it's all fine. Why did I just use inflation? Whoa, that inflation was... Whoa, what the... Is it lagging for anyone else? Let me try to go into a different location. That was my ping. Should be fine. What's the delay on this? Is it normally that laggy for me? I don't think so. Hold on, why is this? Isn't there training dummies here? Ah, there's enemies. I'll fight them instead. Some around here, right? What the? Okay, seems fine. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it's lagging. Maybe it was just... Maybe it's just my imagination. I just realized I don't have my phone set up for reading Twitch chat. I should fix that. Screen manager. There we are. Why is it so small? Hold on. Oh, right, yeah, because I'm not used to PC yet. As you can tell by the fact that the UI is a lot smaller than before. I'm playing on PC. Figured since I updated my PC, I might as well, right? Okay, we're going to... Oh. You can just unlock Arcadia now? Figured you'd have to at least complete the MSQ. Yes, Tassos, let me through. Hello, Kryle. Where the hell is Shade? Oh, yeah, she's over in Living Memory, isn't she? Oh, yeah, because I had everything set to like 80% and stuff like that because, console UI is a lot bigger. Whoops. Ah, Lorelei, your timing could ought to be better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Go on. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamachi. She should arrive shortly. Lorelei, glad to see you here too. I'm not even going to try doing voices right now. I'm not in the mood. And speak of a devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back into Leolal and spoken to Gorna. I told him all about the records left behind by Gululjar's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided I should remain in the dorm until things settle down. But while I'm Gululjar's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. It's all for me. Okay. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this news Fiend. She's been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Fiend's death altered. Someone must have tampered with devices to remove any and all memories of the event. And although we haven't identified a perpetrator, given recent events, Fiend is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well. Remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. Carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Irvin Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She's unwell. Miss Shola and Alize have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing. And I already said I won't be doing voices, and like 5 minutes in, I'm about to start trying to do voices. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway for that door. You can go whenever you're ready. I bet you that's going to be the real speed. Down some of the settings here. Much as I like having the BGM, I cannot hear myself think for some reason. Probably because it's a lot louder on my PC compared to console. Bro, it's been like several months. Stop mourning her. You're mourning her more than her own Sunday. Another fully modeled interior. Love it. I imagine this is fully voiced. Shale! My beloved. Yep, it's the real Fiend.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
So she didn't die in the original... Yeah, that adds further credence to the whole preservation, planned it all sort of thing. Just gonna drink. I'm just gonna make sure this button works. It does not work. Why does that not work? For God's sake. Well, I know what button does work. It still works on the mouse. Okay. Muting is going to be a damn problem if I'm using controller, because I don't have the Steam input. Because I didn't buy Final Fantasy XIV on Steam. Whoops!
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now. Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Fucking finally, they are addressing that. Oh my god, I was screaming at the screen when they were mentioning about the kid who had the lightning paralysis stuff. That's fucking... We have treatments for that. We have demon pig things for that. Come on, someone get Alize, for God's sake. I'm glad we could actually address that now. Hey, Alize, there's a kid that needs your help.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphere was created. The original Queen Sphere of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible?
Doomed Yuri, back on.
The real Sphere died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean?
Welcome back to the world of the living. It's worth it.
I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia?
Oh boy.
And who are you people?
Wow. Otis is dead. We have some really bad
Calm
news.
down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
I'm surprised you can understand us at all. It's been 4 centuries since you supposedly died.
Of course.
I'm surprised your language is the same.
But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphere of Alexandria, are you not?
No,
Yes.
not anymore.
Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
So she's familiar with electric.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal.
So she was kept in some sort of stasis?
Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
Several cutscenes will now play in sequence theme. You cannot skip them.
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis
Makes sense.
until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood.
But why would they keep the original Sphina?
Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
They have no reason to keep her around, surely.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Yep, then you're...
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Been asleep for 4 centuries, and your mirror image has been making things absolute hell ever since. Lovely. We turned up her chamber when we searched the Meso terminal. Safe to say none of us had anticipated this development. The original Queen's Queen. We'll tell her what she wants to know, and we'll decide what we need to do. What would Otis do if you were here? What can I do? Well, Otis would immediately probably be breaking down in tears at the fact that the original Queen's Queen is in fact alive. And swear to serve her once more. And I don't blame him. Wake up alone in the distant future, seemingly by no choice of your own. You can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. God, imagine if that's something what Graha went through as well. Because he would have woken up in the distant future in the 8th Rumble Calamity, right? Treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. I do not believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. Let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. I understand your intentions, Istrola, but maybe it'd be better to rip the band-aid off, so to speak. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahat here and cry out for them. Okay. They've done a lot of work with their cutscenes. I'm glad for it. Their experience of 16 really starting to shine, dude. Not to mention the Mandeville stuff.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale.
How much do you
I know
remember?
not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Still, there's a motherly sword that is a never abandons those in need for comrades you can rely upon. We want to rib with Stroller while she's not here. That'll come back to bite us. They're comrades you can rely on.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long. I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Yeah, 4 centuries of stasis and learning of everything that happened would do that to a person, I suppose.
Sphene?
Time for you to become her Otis.
Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea! There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
I somehow doubt that.
Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We'll go together. And we'll be your escort. You know, I know Lamachi mentioned it, but I really don't think we're going to run into the other Fiend, because that would be a nightmare for the other Fiend if she saw, or whatever it is, saw the real Fiend running around. Surely that would throw a wrench in the works of whatever is behind that Fiend. We can go together, we'll be your escort. We'll be your escort.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
The roles are reversed. Now we're the ones showing the queen around. Title draw. Woo! Okay. Thank you as well, Lorelei, for your kindness. The endless Fiend. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation. Myself especially. But I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Don't worry about it. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Shale said she chose the outfit herself. Once I've changed, I shall join you outside. I swear to God, if it's going to be something that, like, keeps her incognito or something, it's going to have a funny mask or something. Just to hide who she is so that people don't get too confused. I haven't been outside in a while. Shale decrypted more of my mother's records, so I've been spending a lot of time reading them. Aww. Stroller and Alice left the government sector. They wanted to discuss about how to go and treat those afflicted with lightning. Admirable. I don't know how they keep going without so much as a short break. They'd work the soul out of them if they could. Someone already did. Even if she can walk, she's still far from fully recovered. We'll have to take care not to push her too hard. Or let her push herself too hard and the like. Let's see.
Apologies for keeping you waiting.
Voice and stuff. I like it.
I've never worn such clothing before.
Wood. Anyway.
Oh, that really suits you.
Agreed. Sacred different person. It's ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll. Agreed.
I'm glad to hear that.
A moment before you head out.
If Shale chose that for Sveen, then and Sveen chose to wear it, they both have good fashion taste, it seems.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphines, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
Well, she's not wearing her.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphine. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Fiend should suffice.
Oh, what about how to address... Okay, yeah, that makes a bit
What
more
about the
sense.
new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the
Bitch
spitting
Fiend.
image of Endless Fiend, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
Imitation.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
Ah. So she's the one who's gonna be deciding to put on a funny mask.
For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Fiend.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
We'll Java tour guide. Let's go. Gosh, fucking. Shale, you chose a wonderful outfit for her. Anyway, as long as we keep Spheen's identity under wraps, it should be safe enough to walk around the city. Still, we can't be too cautious while that simulant's off doing whatever it is she's doing. Take care out there. Where are we off? Scan Port 9 again? Okay, that's the entrance. How did I completely forget about this even? God, I'm stupid. Oh. I was. So you've been to Tuliolal. Were you able to meet with your friend? I was. Things were a bit awkward at first. She's still so young after all. But before long, we were talking up a storm. We had so much fun, just like old times. You still look young. Skin game must be really good here. That's hardly... I thought you'd have like a mask on or like hide your hair a bit more or something. That's just a hood up. What is this, Assassin's Creed? So this is Alexandria. Despite being inside a tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. And though the sights are nothing like I remember, Electro is still everywhere I look. It is a strange and yet familiar place. That lady wants to talk with Lamachi, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? These fucking booty shorts, man. Holy shit. Anyway, there are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Lorelei choose? Oh, we're gonna get skipped. Okay. What is that float thing? What is that floating thing over there to the right? What are those things? How have I only now noticed them? Anyway, quickly mark the Alexandrian city. The lady talking to Lamachi just came back from Tuliolal. It was her first time since being trapped inside the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. The train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. Oh, is Vanguard no longer just a hole in the wall? Still miss that train, man. We need more explosive trains. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindenburg, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria, the aggressor. Continuing to strive for peace, Tuliola's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Nexus Arcade. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Lorelei and Lamachi a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The Castletown I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Uncle Matt. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators, the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. But even so, I would never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Zelenia, I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Zelenia, that's twice you've mentioned her, him, them. Boss at the end of the dungeon? Perhaps? If you attune to Lane 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. Could anyone do that? I thought only... Ah, whatever. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. Ugh. Fucking bot. Go away. That's a mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We have the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself became dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It's heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. Now just look away and I missed whatever happened with you. God damn it. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just checked VOD. All I missed was Wuklemat walking over. No dialogue or anything. Okay. Thanks for your help, Lorelei. I hope Queen's Fiend, Justice Fiend, will feel at home here one day. I also turned my mic up a little bit in Windows settings, so, because I noticed it was a bit quiet. The joy of spying stars between faint gaps of the clouds is absent here, but it is a fine thing to be sheltered from the thunder and rain. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Lorelei and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great! Right then, why don't we stroll through a residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. When was the last time I went to Mosaic? Oh right, yeah, we can't mount up. Okay, these system settings are awesome. The game is very loud for me. I don't want to turn anything down too much, because, like, obviously it's got to be picked up on stream, right? But... Where is... Okay, it's just Nexus Arcade. Oh, well, I'm here. I can check the new thing. The new gear. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, let's make that look bigger. Oh, fuck. I have to do it like this, don't I? Okay, so 60, 80, 90, 100. There we go. Right. Ooh, 750. Mathematics. Let's have a look at the gear. Oh, yeah, it's the Alexandrian Knight set from FF9, right? I wonder how it does. It's very simplistic, but I like that, honestly. I mean, it has to be if it's to match the original game, right? I like it, personally. Let's see what it's like with a helmet on my current set. I won't know what it's like until I dye it, and I won't be able to know how it dies until we get Savage. I assume, yeah, those are the same. These are different. Let's look at the scouting set, because I'm probably going to be playing Rogue. I've been thinking about Baldur's Gate recently too much. God damn it. I'm probably going to be playing Viper over Monk. Is this Zane's outfit? No. Is it? It is Zane, right? The protagonist of 9. I admit I've not played it. Probably should at some point. Anyway. Aiming is also different. Ooh. A hat that I'm sure red mages would like to have sometimes. So, nope, nothing there. Okay. You're still my mate. As I said in my Blue Sky post, I'm not used to waking up this early. Or, well, early for me anyway. Okay, it's neat, I suppose. Reminds me of Skyrat stuff, you know? Let's have a look at some magic. These are probably exactly the same, so let's have a look at casting. Okay. Okay, so it's like a older sort of like one of the old games, like sort of white mage sort of look, black mage look. Oh yeah, that's definitely white mage look, yeah. What are the weapons look like? Okay. Okay. It's neat. Probably not going to be something I would use, but it's neat. I like how it's a weird cutlass. I just wish the blade was a bit thinner, but whatever. Oh, we don't get many buckler style shields in 14 nowadays, do we? We need more of those. It's okay axe, I guess. What does the gunblade look like? Okay. Okay. It's a nice spear. At least it's not a friggin' trident again. Get too many of those. Well, I mean, I guess it is kind of a trident. I mean, at least it's just a spear with like a... What's it called? It's like a boar spear, in a sense. Yeah. Just, you know, obviously fantasy-like. What the... What the hell is that? What is this? I need a goddamn scythe. Ooh. Claws. Okay. Blade. Let's just get rid of that. Do this because I don't know what Twitch thinks of character models in this game. Okay. It's nice. Story of knives. Very bulky. Fan of the bulky look, but you know. Yeah, I don't like those. It's a decent bow, at least. That's nice. I'll probably stick with what I've already got, though. Yeah, still no change to the funny machinist box. The gun's okay. Very blunderbuss-like. Though I don't think anyone's going to use that, let's be honest, with how they keep bloody nerfing Black Mage. Black Mage? Nerfing Machinist, even. Black Mage is... Not a fan of it personally, but alright. Okay. Ooh. I actually like that. I like that it's not as thin, this one. Most blades, I usually want them thinner, but this one's actually kind of nice. Makes it a decent, like, short sword look, you know? Yeah, I like that blade. Wow. What does the focus look like? Ooh. Okay. If and or when this actually becomes reasonably possible to obtain for me, I might get that at some point. That is one bulky brush. I mean, if you want to beat someone to death with it, I suppose it's a good staff for that. Same as a summoner. I don't really care for Astro, but that's pretty neat, I suppose. And Sage. Oh my god, the little cat paws, that's adorable. Okay, well, anyway, let's get back to the MSQ. Let's head up the stairs. I should have swapped a ninja or something so I could instantly teleport. Ah, whatever. Yeah. Hello, scene. I understand this cafe was named for different races who appear as a mosaic of colors when they gather here. What an inspired idea. God damn. Anyway. What should I get? It's a shame that character models are always flat as a board. We've been talking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Sphene, not alive? The two of you go ahead and order first.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part.
Okay.
Have you decided as well?
Not a fan of a bitterness myself. Let's go with cocoa. More of a sweet person myself.
Ah, I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people.
Is it time for trauma?
But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
That doesn't mean you have to be forever.
The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
Oh boy.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
How is that kid the only person who have thought that?
Not Queen Sphene.
Is everyone just like keeping quiet about it?
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
Oh, come now. Where's Grahart here when you need him?
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
400 years out of time will do that. Seriously, where is Grahart here? He can relate. He can explain and understand. Bro's been through it too. Arguably, he's at it just as bad as you. Is Wukamot still up here? Yep. They were worried about not having neo-regulators, but Lamachi cheered them up. If you have any troubles or anything else you want to talk about, I'm always here to lend an ear. So you're apologetic. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken my mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. People have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Lorelei. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. Or when I get my damn tomes. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on TrueView. What's the nearest Tifa ride? Is that? Really? Oh yeah. That's not where I had that before. Back to that Stricken citizen. Hey, are you alright? He was this way when we arrived. He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business. But when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger has passed, I know, but terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to find comfort myself. Are you a therapist? Regulators are souls who use to spare themselves the horror of death has ended up subjecting them to it over and over again. If only we came to their aid sooner. But we're here now. We can offer this man the comfort he can't bring himself. He may be physically none the worse for wear, but unseen wounds also require time to heal. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. Rally his spirits, okay? Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Do you need some affirmative head nod? Eorzean? Nah. But where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. Oh. I see. An usher? We're the ones who came to those without long left to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies are to be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories are entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, so I leave it to the families to decide what to do with the items. Some accept the deliveries, others reject it. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say. But I still feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before, then. It's important to think about what people leave to us, so I want to help. Do you want to help too? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. Reminds me, I still haven't started the Endwalker custom deliveries or whatever. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items we delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. Goodness. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reactions. You know, there have been people in Tuliolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of a siege. Would you mind if I went to Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for company. Come, let's deliver these keepsakes to the families. So, there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right. 3 for people on True View and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Lorelei? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Either way, we'll be right behind you. Yep, accompany me. Even though they're gone, mementos of our loved ones give us a means to reconnect with them in spirit. I'm sure the people who receive these items will treasure them greatly. I heard before about ushers clearing up the homes of the departed. No wonder he started thinking about their belongings. Seriously wish they made it so that sprint was toggle in city hubs, dude. Oh well. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. Lively? Really? The people around True View seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone pass out on the street now, I wonder if they'll be alright. Energetics. Weird little lullaby, okay. Is there something you need? Trusted to you by Malachite, keepsake has been carefully wrapped for delivery. Ah, so Malachite sent to you.
He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if it felt uncomfortable. I can see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. It's always been the case, but now I find myself worrying about this and that, like how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thank you for bringing me the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite.
Goodbye, energetic citizen. What is it? If you're trying to tell me something, I'm not interested. Oops. Nope. Reset that. 60, 80, 91. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. The owner is dead. We'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad fact. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If you're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neoregulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sveen herself recommends it, I want to believe it all will be well, but still... Sorry, I need to clear my head. Disconcerting. Hello. Do I know you? Oh, fuck. 100. Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belongs to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolal. I didn't even know that we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamachi, Wuklamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolal know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just... I can't stop worrying about death. Your Emperor running out of Neoregulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. Is everyone on true view? Let's go to the Neon Stein. Right, as soon as we have this interaction. So you can purchase beverages in these machines? It's wonderful. I've always believed technology should be developed for the benefit of a... Can you shut up, waterfall? Fountain, whatever you are. For the benefit of people. Kennett's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I've wanted to try one, but Jill wouldn't let me. That's for the best, little Galuja. It's for the best. Oh, one moment. Are you talking to me? And you have this. Where's he got monk boots? Once again. Ah, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Aren't you the guy we met at the Soul Exchange? Ah, of course. You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion.
I can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved about using Feral's soul. It's a genuine honor to meet you. Though not for the first time, I realize. We met there. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. It wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. Yeah, you're the one that was desperate for souls. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight to be Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Fiend's words to heart and found a new job, one where I could put my knowledge of physical condition into use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It was a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubico besides my father. Namaji once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it. There are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away his body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Glad I'm the way I am. Have I unmuted? Yeah, I have. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. It's my parents' gift to me and how I was able to learn more about them and about myself. Edith, Malachite of Arsenals. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Lorelei. From what I've seen and heard, it is plain people held their queen in high regard. The Simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. And if there's any background noise, it shouldn't be happening anymore, at least. Not for a while yet. Anyway. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of a recreation zone. Oh boy, here we go again. It'd be faster to just... Here we are. Save me a little bit of walk. That's what I want. There we go. Done with your deliveries? We've just got back ourselves. Malachite seems to be doing better. Those we spoke with all harbored anxiety towards death. It is hardly an unnatural sentiment to have, and yet... Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. Oh, excuse me. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people might behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are, each of us, the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. But when they pass away, we lose our memories of these people. We lose a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Yeah, somehow I doubt that would be possible now. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Right. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. But once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. A version of myself who made the choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Well, it's possible the Endless Fiend was messed around with by preservation, right? Huh? Is that? Oh! Yeah, okay, we did run into her. I genuinely thought we wouldn't do that with normal Fiend around. A stimulant? Well, now she knows that real Sphene is up and about. She's looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. I said I wasn't going to do voices, and here I am, slowly going back on that again. I should just embrace it. We're going after her, right? Of course we are. This is in the direction she went. There's a strange feeling pursuing one spitting image. Where does she want us to go, I wonder? That was my first time seeing the simulant. Though she was smiling, something about her scared me. You'll come to learn that not every smile is a good one, little jar. The simulant headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. Wait a minute. She's not going into Oblivion's headquarters, is she? I don't like this. What is she up to? Did we lose her?
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Guys, you do know where we are, right? She's gotta be in Oblivion's headquarters, right? Wait. What? If I had a nickel for every time the Warrior of Light got shocked by something, I'd have 2 nickels. It isn't a lot, but it's annoying when it's happened twice.
Are you alright?
Hello, weird guy.
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
You seriously expected that to kill me? Come on.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
Okay, not fun, Daniel. Not fan Daniel.
I know that voice.
Do you now?
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you.
This won't end well for
We
you.
left something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Is this an Eorzean? This has got to be an Eorzean, right? Like, I know they said they were done with the whole Zodiac saga, but they were still unaccounted for Eorzeans. It's entirely possible one of them body hopped into some dead guy and fucking morphed their flesh to look like Svi. You ask me that after you try to kill me?
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
Which one are you?
All is for the sake of his experiments.
Is he the Eorzean? Is it actually Van Dendel? Nah.
'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless.
The previous. Real you?
I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation
down,
would drive her to
diplomat.
claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that.
Diplomat, cool it down. I understand wanting to punch her in the face, but let's not.
I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry. Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Yamachi, cool down now.
Don't
not.
you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew. And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
The people don't know about the first time, I think.
Damn you!
She might not think kindly about her attacking you, but me! What do you stand to gain by making everyone endless? The tungsten cube! This is one advanced tungsten cube.
You're speaking to me. Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy.
Yeah.
Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict.
Would that in itself
All the
not
while,
lead
death
to
is
growth?
ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Okay. Two things. One, the Omicrons went through a similar process. The flesh was insufficient for them, admittedly for different reasons, and so they discarded it. And then, countless years down the line, they became susceptible to the final days because of the fact that their whole abandoning the flesh part, caused cyber depression, or whatever you would call whatever they had. And secondly, evolution doesn't have to be biological. It's sociological, ecological, and, and psychological evolution as well. It doesn't have to be physical evolution. Conflict he mentions could serve as a wonderful source of evolution all the same.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrode technology.
Ah, God, he's got an iPad. Don't give him Subway Surfers, he'll never get his work done.
He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
Well, kiddo, we have that cure now. It's a weird fucking pig.
Calyx! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Just trying to provoke you, Sphene. Don't listen to her.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Oh, sure. Just tell me where to find you and I can beat you out. I mean, give you the key. What a cruel thing to say to Sphene. I mean, come on. Do they really think that
they could get the fucking key out of us. Are you alright, Lorelei? Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's fine. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. It's not the first time I've been electrocuted by someone behind a screen. Admittedly, the first time we did have Big Dragon Dad save us with Omega, but still. Pained look in her eyes. Alexandria has no need for Queen's Fiend. It's a queen of reason. My endless counterpart, they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. We're not alone. Together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens it's something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Calix. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy, fucking hell, who specialized in the field of electro but made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he'd had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume he too became an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? Yeah. My favorite unit, Aventurine, is one of them. Nah. He's not even my favorite. I'll go to Firefly. We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core systems as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a long time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room to tell them what's happened. Free company discussing about how prices on the market board for the new crafting stuff. Speaking of, what does the crafting stuff look like? Oh, it's a new bloody master recipe. Oh, God. I forgot to bomb the scripts. God damn it. All right. Well, that's great. Hello, Graha. Sphene has temporal problems. I think she needs you to explain to her how it feels to wake up out of time. We heard about the ambush. You've weathered it well, but try to avoid straining yourself. Do you hear me? I'm sure it's fine, Graha. I think that Graha's parents were once members of Preservation. We've given the others a summary. We can wait on the details if you need some rest. I'm fine. I've suffered worse. Sign might yield some rewards. Are you feeling alright?
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calix, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution,
it is plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
Well,
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom.
Break it down.
Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
Yeah, if he wants us to deliver the key to him, he needs to leave a little trail to follow, right?
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Quick question, Graha. Where the bloody hell is the key? Did we leave it in Tuliolal? Please tell me we left it in Tuliolal, because I don't think the Endless can leave. I think a little revenge is in order.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Who says we need permission to go in? Just bust a hole through. Build another train.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Alright, you can be our tour guide.
Alright. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Calyx determines how many will become endless, but leaves a choice of who in the hands of him. Is this his idea of fairness, or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation. It's too early for such speculation.
I work on securing a route to the Foundation sector. Please sit tight for a while. According to the records of Miura Iwata, my mother was investigating orogenics for her own research into souls. It was map data for orogenics and records, and that's how we learned about the castle in the Foundation sector. At last, we have a plan. Let's make it count. In the world of Sven's memories, the town was already submerged. Given their dire circumstances, I expect the people considered stripping the castle. Yeah, that's what I figured they would have done. For the structure to endure even now, it speaks to its importance to the Alexandrians, as well as its resilience. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will. Slowly, but surely. The castle is once my home. I shall do my utmost to be of use on this mission. Ascent to the Foundation. Right. I believe I've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave and navigate into me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Gulja, and no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrum is bound to serve you well. You handle the terminal stuff for us, Gulja, just in case. You can be the hacker man. Shale will be the Navi, obviously. With such dependable support here, we may embark on a mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Be safe out there. Where are we at? Government sector, they said, yeah? Resolution. Alex has all but invited us, so we must assume we are expected. Oblivion's gotten us permission to use a lift. It's nice when things can move quickly. Everything has been arranged for your passage to the Foundation sector. Okay. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. The hell is that an axe? Anyway, if we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Tishal Jar's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below orogenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way in. Lorelei, take this communicator with you. Just give me a link, Pearl. I've got enough of them already. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Alright. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. The Underkeep now accessible. As always, I'll be doing it with trust first, because I like to see the story stuff. Talk with everyone first. Calyx uses the people's love for Sven to further his own schemes. We can't allow him to do so any longer. Whatever it takes, we'll find and stop him. We're heading into a trap, so watch your step. Although we are taking a risk, a far greater danger would be to wait. This time, let us take the battle to killings. I shall follow close behind the shade. Guide. Yep. It'd be nice if this foray was uneventful, but that would be a naive hope. Better to expect the worst.
Okay. In we go.
Music, dude. Damn. Very melancholic. We really need to get a janitor in here, dude. This place is a mess.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Yep, got these guys. Who says you can't do wall-to-wall pulls in trusts? Yeah, nice and easy.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Indeed it has. Time training on the beach to good. Okay, Woodwood Mark. The burn 2, let's go!
Something special.
I'll hold a few minutes from now. Might as well hold on to length in case the boss has a knockback. I was about to use a potion because I forgot that I don't have low kick there because I'm so used to stuns not being an option in Savages. I really need to put low kick back for when I'm not doing Savage stuff. Well, we've oh, we're not swimming. Okay.
You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
That's a big butt, thanks. With the mud. Well, at least we won't have to worry about it digging through the ground. Sounds like an AoE. Yeah. Good. Oh, I think I see. Oh, right, yeah. Whoops. Of course, and follow the pipes to come back. Oh. Okay, behind, yeah. Ah, okay, I can take it. Vulnerability up's never hurt anyone. Doing now. Okay, I see. Ah, you bastard! Did he fall off? No. Oh. Wait, which way did it? This goes that way. Alright. That way we're gonna want to be... Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I thought he only went along the...
Hold still.
Wait. Is that a cleave? No, it's not. Why did I think that was a cleave? I've not seen a tank buster symbol in a long time. Trial, you're about to die if you don't move. Probably not the best time to use this, but whatever. Oh, it's not going over to... Alright.
Access hatch and head inside.
Clever enough to beat my ass, Graha. 725. What does it look like? It's a casting, yeah. Ooh. Only it can be dyed. Whatever. Yep, that's it. More armadillo, little guys. Up. Welcome back, Malik, as well. I'll live. I know you've got an AI. I overcapped. God damn it. I know your AI is meant to, like, keep me popped up at all times, but still.
Now I'll show you.
Really? You really do that?
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. During the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
That was a main road leading in. Bygone stuff.
Hold on. Someone's down communications. Stay alert.
Anyway, let's grab the chest. Grab the chest. Thank you. Oh, come on, you lot. We have more enemies to grab. Time to be a fucking nuisance to Graha. I overcapped again. I'm not paying attention, dude. Maybe I'll finish this one off first.
Hold still.
Come on, die, you big, burly bastard.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
SC. Didn't we face you in... what's it called? That one MC Escher painted turned into a dungeon on the moon. That was nothing. I probably didn't even need to use a tank buster for that. I see. Okay. Oh! Okay, that actually does. Never mind. What the fuck? Ow! I'm gonna overcap, whatever.
That was hardly a challenge, I see.
Bygone laser.
You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god! What's on Gretel? What are you doing here? Go back to near raids. I'm just gonna assume this is a big pull. Oh, why are they all spread out? Group up, you bastards! How big are your hitboxes that you're making it difficult to group up? I don't know why I used Rampart there, but whatever. I should have just taken the hit so I can break TBN. Whatever. Is there a chest down here that I missed? No. So maybe that wasn't the end of a wall-to-wall? Is there more enemies? It wouldn't be the first time they've put enemies well before the first. Yeah. Huh. Ah, fuck it, I'll just take the hit. Thank you for breaking TBN, asshole. I'll hold my 2 minutes for now, because it's gonna be a big pull coming up. Alright, we kill the subrunner first, alright. Kyle, how do you mean out DPS by a warrior turns DPS?
Allow me.
That's how strong is Uklamat.
There.
One moment, I just adjust something real quick. Here we are. Hides the text of a limit break. Obviously, you still see it when I'm not targeting something, but when I am... Oh, God bless me. No chest over that way. What the... You idiots! Come on, get over by the door. Is that all one pull? Nice, okay. This guy ain't as tanky as that one fucking turtle in Orogenics, my god. Right now,
allow me.
Alright, now it's gonna be.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
No, wait, that's a dungeon box. What the? Was that all one pull? I can't remember. Laser cannons. That's what you can trouble us with. Okay, what the fuck is that? Indefatigable defense, Valia Pira. It's a monolith.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
A funny rock. That's what you want to try us against? Hey. Alright, funny rock, let's do this.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
Okay. Let's go over here. Oh! Okay, I see. Right, yeah. Also, ow.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
There are lines on the floor. I should remember this. Come on! What am I doing?
Let us see what this is.
I already fucked up my rotation, but I really didn't care, dude.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Oh, hold up.
There.
That bursts there, and that bursts there. Okay, I see it now. Oh! Is this a wild charge? That's not fine. Probably not, because I doubt they would ever do a wild charge if you've done
How
it,
unfortunate.
Still. So the top weaponry? Yeah, it's gonna last. Does it not attack us? Come on.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Well, there's one thing I'm good at, is being a fucking nuisance, so I'm afraid I cannot die. Right, I didn't get hit there, I'm not gonna lie. I was not paying attention to the second laser turrets. I'm not going that far out, you fuckers.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Only now? Kyle, for God's sake, Trial. Not my problem. Tell Kyle is still new to being an adventurer. She keeps friggin' overlapping the goddamn AoE! Can you fuckers limit break? I'll do it myself then. Not gonna make this difference.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Sure you do. Was it a fucking void? No, wait, no, they just do that, don't they? I was gonna say, was it a fucking void center? What the hell kind of void center's a rock? Other than Demon Wall. Demon Wall's a void center. But is it the wall or is it just the demon in the wall? Is it both? Are they both different voids? Why do you not give me any... Well, at least I got one piece of fending gear. Shame I didn't get the rest. What have you got to say? So the trap was sprung as expected. Shale and Sven shouldn't be far behind. Where are you hiding, Calyx? Okay.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
We're gonna get shocked again. Oh, no, we're gonna get history.
Before my illness left me bedridden,
History lesson.
I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
Is it necessary to make it so fucking massive?
You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away.
Oof.
As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sven.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
It's better to lament about these things now while we have the chance.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go?
Far enough for exposition, no doubt.
Do you know, Sven?
Oh.
What?
Well, that's just fine and dandy. Castle's haunted. Oh, well.
What happened?
The others are fucked. Got it. We're fine. The others, we're not. Oh. I don't even need the echo to see the past anymore. Thank you. Wait, is this the tiniest castle?
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing?
No, not her doing, no.
It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see?
Why did we bring it with us?
I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
Alright, bring it, bitch.
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
What if he's just mistaken the Azam crystal for the key?
Noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia.
Well, it makes sense. Otis
Indeed
is
it
doing
is.
as well.
We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her. The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
Fucking tell him, Sphene. What are we gonna do?
Though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor.
Shit, that's all you had to say.
If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
This'll be easy. Bro thinks he's him. He ain't got nothing on us. Is this the key you're looking for, motherfucker?
Ah, there it is.
Ah, okay, so we didn't actually bring the key. Good. He's just mistaken the Azam crystal for the key like some idiot. Oh, hey, Chris. Ah, this is gonna be wonderful. Oh, right. This trail is like, Guardian Fortune's Phoenix members of Zelenia. Second command deployments. Blade is the front of the front door, not to rest. Okay. Oh! Whoops! I forgot I was in the wrong thing there. Wow. Let's hope that DPS doesn't accept, because otherwise we're doing Tower of Zot first like a friggin' dumbass. Because I'm not going to be an asshole and leave. Fuck. Well, looks like we're doing Tower of Zot first. I may be dumb. Ay, ay, ay. Right, come on, you lot. You've got enemies to kill. I should probably put a little blow back on the bar. It's not like there's enemy pods while I'm out of savage. I'll just grab those guys. And off we go to beat up the other guy again. This should be nice and quick at least. Oh, right, yeah, we don't have Salt and Darkness at level 82. God damn it. Forget how little we actually have at this point. I'm so used to be level 100. Fuck. Well, at least I'm gonna get like a little bit of gil. Oh, Viper and Black Mage. Right, yeah, we don't have buffs. Okay. That's nice to know. Why are you going out there? It's fun to just stay here. Oh yeah, we have divination because Astro. Right, yeah. That thunder side to get the wizard. The dungeon quite piss and easy, but it doesn't mean they don't have to use it. Fire, fire, thunder first, right? Yeah. Ah, just kill the fucker, I don't care. It's only one vulnerability stack, just kill it. Nobody wants to loot? Understandable. What was that symbol on the vital black race over there? It looked like sprint, but it wouldn't have been good. Ah, why did I use my 2 minutes, dude? Ah. So used to just using it when people down. Of course, it comes out right as I finish my burst. God damn it. Wait, oh, interest now, okay. Right, time for the fucking big dick pulls. Let's go. Ah, these fucking things get hard. Especially with a mini tank like this with a fucking rotor. Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. And also, I do have effects turned down for most people, so it's like... It's not annoying. If I had all effects turned on, I would not be able to see shit right now. It's just because I'm doing wall-to-wall pulls and dragging every single enemy I can get my fucking hands on, so we have to... So that we only have to kill them all at once rather than in multiple packs. There's a healer. I should have admitted that. God damn it. Well, it's not like it matters anyway. It doesn't fucking hurt. 5% damage buff. There it is. We're not going to get it off before Blizzard cast, but alright. Maybe not the time to do that. Well, I tried to keep him alive. There we are. Well, I didn't intend to do Tower of Zot, but here we are. Now on to what I actually intended to do. Hello, Selenia. I'm back. Totally intended to go back in time, but don't mind me. Alright, who's the unlucky bastard who has to deal with me as their tank?
I am Selenia Trianta Philly, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen. Upon my blade,
okay, we're just going straight in, huh?
No harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Oh, okay, that's, I see.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, I see! Right. Not quite! Huh. That's not what I thought that meant by keep moving. Fucking hell, Speed, you're trolling us here.
But her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
Okay, I assume that's going to be first and second in
I
action.
will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar!
Okay. Can't wait to see the savage version of this. See what she's gonna do. Oh, no, she's not gonna do 3. Okay.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul
that can't
of
be
a royal
resisted.
knight.
Alright. Oh. Alright. Better not be this fucking cutscene to me extreme.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Wow. Dude, fuck all. What?
Quickly! Away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic! Be on your guard!
Why am I bleeding?
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
We stand on the blue ones?
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
Uh-oh, the healer's fucked! The healer's fucked! We still have a red mage, fine. Okay, so that's just... Okay.
Taste my steel!
Uh-oh. You take that on your own, warrior. Just hold gang back. 2, 3, 4... Okay, he's good.
There is no escape!
Okay, this again.
Surge!
Do we want to be out? Is that AoE focused on it, or is that... What the hell? Is that following us? Okay.
Have at you!
What? How do we... Oh, I think I see. Okay, so we can stand on the red ones as long as there's not the magic things, right? Okay, so that creates a new red tile.
Fall!
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
I have pledged my life to the kingdom.
Okay, yep, that's what I wanted to do.
Have at you!
Left side, left side, left side.
My resolve shall never waver.
Shit, all that? She's only 50%? Ah, oh boy. Well, good thing we're about to have healer, LB.
I am sworn to protect my queen! I will die before I yield!
I did not pay attention to which ones are first. Okay.
Have at you!
Right. Oh. Yeah. Simple.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
That'll be needed. That's fine.
Fall!
See where we're going with this one.
Taste my steel!
God, position of those is gonna suck in the extreme. Damn it, it's too late on TV yet. Fuck. Oh well. What? Oh! Right! Yeah! I completely forgot. Try to get death. Take the middle. That's enough. We should be able to just. Yep. No. Well, it was worth a try. Oh, we're gonna need a healer out in a moment, I reckon. Pop the healer, I'll be free, Lena. Well, don't, I guess. Can we get any LB free, please? I don't have to use a tank one. Why am I bleeding again? Oh, was I stood in the middle again? I keep forgetting about the fucking death ring.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Yay! Happy noise.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
Oof. I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key.
You know that wasn't the key, right?
Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem.
We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
Because it's not evolution. It's death. You're aware of a connection between the worlds?
Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
Gift. Back to the subway surfers with you, is it? Alright. Ah, Sphinx crown. Well, coronet more like, but you know. Zelenia was kind, but she could be stern. Full of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, but she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you can know. Thank you, Lorelei. Yep, can now enter with NPCs.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
I mean, it's been 4 centuries, Thane. Even Otis was barely holding on.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
Yeah, it took you long enough, Wicklemat.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Well, I got summoned and told to fight this thing. Then I fought this thing.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the 9th, that raises some questions.
Well, there's got to be Eorzean
Indeed.
involvement, right?
But for now, I'm just glad the 2 of you are safe.
I mean, it has to be Eorzean involvement. They wouldn't call Vea Shard the 9th. Since it's Vea Shard, surely they'd refer to it as their source shard or their home or something, unless they, you know, were told that it was the 9th by outside interference, right? It has to be the Eorzeans.
Oh, right.
Something.
While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
Just take the whole goddamn library, Quell. It ain't like no one else is
Some
using
books
it.
still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiends. What's it doing here?
This must be the gift.
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Bold of you to assume he doesn't have another backup somewhere. Since that was the backup, wasn't it?
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her
at least
role,
someone's
like she
made
said.
that connection.
Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
Well, that won't end well if Calyx still has access to it. Don't you fucking put that on!
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria.
Destroy it or keep it, just don't fucking wear it.
Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
As long as I don't see it on your goddamn forehead at some
It
point.
would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
Oh, we're back here already. I thought we were going to go into the library. Calyx seems to consider the reflections naught but fields to be harvested to his endless. I do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of others out of hand. I cannot abide such callous disregard for life. Look, I've already talked to you, Graham. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the intersection contained in the castle served as a residential area during the early stages of Everkeep's construction. The outer section was then added when we expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I expect the system to drive the earth was installed so that they could build stable foundation on submerged land. Interference made it impossible to locate you and prevented link-wheel transmission besides. Apologies we couldn't be there for the critical moment, but as usual, we found a way to handle matters. I'm glad everyone's safe. The endless fiend was just a projected image outside living memories, so I was a bit surprised to see an actual item that belonged to her. On the way back, I asked Shale why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes that it was being used to record the fiend's actions. There's no way to tell now whether or not it was with her knowledge. But it can't be used for questionable ends anymore, so at least we can take comfort in that. The simulant gave the impression she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps we could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. I shall take the opportunity to review the books from the castle, and one grimoire in particular. Shola, Alphino, Alizé, and Elrenville should be somewhere within the dome. Here do the honors in any order you like. Most of the tomes we found were dilapidated from age, but some are thankfully still legible. It irks me to think of being led on by Calyx, but I'll do my best to find clues of his message. I'll take a look at the preservation terminal. Hopefully it will be something useful. Come to think of it, I have no idea what Erenville's up to. Nothing bad, I expect. It is Erenville, after all. Let's start with Erenville. Not a lie. This is a surprise. Has Wuklamat gotten into trouble? No, this time it was me. I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. Okay, next up. Oh, he's just going to tell us what he's doing. Sweet. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people of their work, talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. I've not heard Arenville's voice in a long time. I don't think I can imitate it that well. Might as well get his stroller out the way. If it isn't Lorelei, is something the matter? So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, then. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Eorzean. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who were stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with a key, I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. That's probably better left in your hands anyway. Go with Alpha now. Ah, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. I've been shocked by lightning and then tried to kill the guy who did it. Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulants from sowing further uncertainty. And said her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene. It is plain in the way they speak of her even now, and how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. You must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can, and recover your strength. And finally, Alize. Yes, hello. Lorelei. For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? What? Oh my god, the fucking pain. Is Alize screaming? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he is responding to the treatment. You've met him before with Lamachi, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. How the hell did you hear her? Was she yelling so loud she can be heard through the link pearl by other people not using said link pearl? Jesus Christ! I thought I heard Alize yelling. I hope everything's alright. I see we were able to reach everyone as well. It irks me to think we're being okay, you've not changed. Not changed. Being able to contact people so far away so easily can do wonders for your peace of mind. Link really are convenient things. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? Well, Alize has blown out my eardrums. They finished treating Milos? We have to go and visit him.
would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphinaud's concern about the Queen's absence, and even set that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Cryle. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Stola as well. I'll help you. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly.
Ow.
Let's do roleplay in there. Suit themselves. What the? Did the door always sound like that? Ah, whatever. Central sector. Why are they all outside? I assume that's where the quest ends, right? Look, Milos is sitting up. I'd seen the treatment before, so I knew it would work. It's just so amazing. Eorzean and Stola are miracle workers. It's so good to see you again, and a delight to know that you and Eorzean are friends. She's been very kind to us. I understand my endless self visited Milos often. I will keep quiet so as to not draw suspicion. With all due respect, Sven, I'm pretty sure they'd recognize you just by looking at you, but alright. There you are. Next time something is in the offing, you had better to remember to call on me. Eorzean, I'll remember to call on you next time I remember to call on our Dia branch. Hello, you came before? Queen Sven. I'm glad you came again. I believe you'll be fine now, but for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell. We need you. That's not a healing spell, that's just more Porksy shenanigans.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Well, now that the writers have remembered we have this treatment, yes.
Thanks to Eorzean, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him, as his mother, and not something else.
Alright, Angelo, you've done your part. Thank you for going away.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Eorzean.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Hear that, kid? No subway
Lightning.
surfers for you.
Does that include regulators?
It does.
I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
Well, that...
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihyolal.
You have to survive a trip first, and it's
very
even more
assuring to
lightning
hear
out
that.
there.
If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
That voice is familiar. Who is that?
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Who else does that person voice? Why are they so familiar to me?
Thank you for explaining everything.
That didn't take long.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Wuklamart, fastest yapper in the West for being able to explain...
come back soon.
What's it called?
You too, miss.
Fastest yapper in the West being able to explain friggin' expatriation processes like that. Friggin' quick. Jesus Christ.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path.
Well, that's why we're here, to whoop his ass until he learns.
I shall forge ahead on a path of my own. One that honors the memory of my other self.
As I treated Milos with Angelo, I couldn't help but think of Garbu and Halric. Wonder how they've been. I wish the Endless Fiend could have been here to see Milos. Okay. That's quest, the title drop name. So this is the last quest, I presume. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day, I hope I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room. And on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
Oh no.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
Well, at least we have two little potatoes over there to show us what's about to happen to them when they do that.
What is this?
A fucking problem is what it is, Alize.
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
That's not a good thing.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
Therapy, probably?
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Oh, I guess nothing is going to happen immediately then. It's just ominous tidings. All right.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
Understandable.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands.
Oh, hi,
A
Nostalgia.
civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
What?
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Wouldn't be the first time preservation has gone beyond people's authorities before.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
I'm sure Galul Jar can do something. He has the king's authority.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
No.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Eh?
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason.
It's happening all over.
Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
Erenville.
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Erenville, don't do that, buddy. You're not one of the hunters.
Ill tidings, I take it.
Yeah, Erenville's just giving himself a fucking death flag.
In the outskirts, too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Dude, can you hear me? Something's happened to the outskirts. So this is how it is outside. It's clouds. Never mind. Finding Erenville is what matters right now. People here took care of me, giving me food and making sure I was alright. I can't bear to imagine the soldiers hurting them. I don't see Erenville. I pray he hasn't come to harm. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Rulja, Sveen, please search the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Hi, Erenville. I thought you got rid of your... Oh, wait, no, you didn't get rid of your backpack. You just changed your clothes. Ah, at least you're not dead. That's a start. That was a close call, my friends. As I was leading the soldiers away, I got sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Why are those back down there? Ah, whatever. A lot of people to talk to, okay. did not expect to see you again so soon. Allow me to thank you again for your earlier help. We responded to Shale's call as quickly as we could. Those are out there keeping an eye on soldiers nearby. Thank you, Lorelei. Protecting everyone. But you shouldn't have had to. None of this would have happened if I could control the soldiers. No one thought the Gulul Jar might have been behind the attacks. They know he would never make the soldiers do them harm. Even so, he feels responsible for the machine's actions. It's a misplaced burden. I'm afraid it does not drive him to despair. The situation here appears to have been resolved, but I doubt we've seen the last of such incidents. I didn't expect to see Malachite out here. Given his own trauma, I wonder if he'll be alright.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust.
Huh?
Which the wind quickly scattered.
Is it attacking the people who have the Neo-regulators?
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
Well, it saves the effort of cleaning
If
it
someone
up.
took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Well, one of two things. One, he's harvesting the ether now with these killings, since he doesn't have the key. Or two, he's killing the people with the Neo-regulators so that they can be turned into Endless now. That's what's happening, I reckon.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them?
No.
Or perhaps...
He needs ether. Or he's just turning them into Endless now.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people.
My tombstone area! No!
Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
What were the others being told?
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
And how do you suppose we do that, Sphene?
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you.
There's only so many buses I can throw myself in front of.
Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Who? Me?
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Who's your company, Arenville? Probably just for hunters in the area, but like, still. Ah, not again. Man, I know people want to keep, you know, property prices low, but come on. Land prices and all that crap, but like, seriously?
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Oh, well, that's gonna end well, isn't it? These lads are fighting. Yeah, at least he's still able to fight as well.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
Pretty sure it's obvious why.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Not really.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution.
Stay calm, he says.
This is just like before, when Zerelja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Well, you're lucky you have a healer tending to your wounds. This drama. At least I picked up their weapons and used them against them. Holy shit, he turned a an astrologian spell into a weapon. What?
No, you don't! Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here.
No, they wouldn't.
You'd still be with me. But now...
Are you alright?
Well, at least we're holding a residential sector, but still. Oh, hi, Sven.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
You better not start spiraling out of control, Sven. We don't need another end of days. Thank the 12 you were all unharmed. Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have only been temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they'd fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could be in control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Ulja, are you still without your authority? He had it stripped from him? Oh. Okay. It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. But I mean, couldn't he just turn them back on? It makes no difference, surely. Lamachi just talked to them with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment or managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Ulja. This powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss, we could endure if it was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. As if you even had to ask. Oh, Sven, you found the words I wished you said back then.
Our strength is yours, Sveen. Together, we'll get through this. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report a shale, my friend? Well, someone has to do it. It pains me for people who made to suffer even more after so much hardship and tragedy. You and yours saved many lives. I cannot thank you enough. Couriers and cleaners are cleaning away the wrecks of vehicles and soldiers. It's the first step to getting things back to normal. Malachite and his fellows are tending to the deceased. His trauma must make the work difficult, but he's determined to do what he can. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? Fucked, but not completely. You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sort of chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have in mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Miss Stoller and Alize. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. So you were a summoner? Huh. Or a scholar, one of the two. As for the key, I think it best it remains in your care, though it does mean you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior to make Otis and Selenia proud. Let's start with Savage Aim. Doesn't good at even crit. I shall take him direct hit there. Whatever. Meanwhile? Maybe not a meanwhile. Why are they in living memory again? Are they reactivating living memory? Be a bit foolish of him, wouldn't it?
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer. The time is come to pose a new question.
Oh boy. Is this a question that's going to define the next 10 years? Free from death, but at what cost? To endless life, a legion lost. Alright, that's MSQ done. For the time being, the plan is to send out rotating patrols while I attempt to determine exactly what happened with King of Vasal's authority. While a more comprehensive solution would be preferable, it's difficult to commit to anything knowing Calyx might have already accounted for the possibility. We have no choice but to be ready to respond in multiple ways at a moment's notice. I couldn't fight them, and I couldn't even get my authority back when it was stolen, so what good am I? I need to find a way to be more useful. Raha and Alphino patrol the city while Estrella and Alize continue treating Levin sickness and those injured in the attack. I shall stay here to help coordinate efforts, so I suggest taking the opportunity to get some rest. I will get roughly 3 to 4 months of rest, but I'll see you then. We set up patrols outside, so I came back here to see how things are. Unfortunately, although we stopped rampaging hover cargoes, now we have to deal with delays in electro transport and slowdowns in production. The complications will likely continue for some time. Eorzean is helping us coordinate effort to the administration here in Alexandria. We have to work hand in hand to ensure people can get back to their normal lives. I'm starting to lose my fucking voice. I worry about Gululja, though. I know he's still frustrated he couldn't do anything to stop the machines. If only there was a way to take his mind off things. I will dedicate myself first to healing magics, so I might treat people's wounds. It will be a time-consuming process to reacquire my abilities, but a necessary one that I dare not rush, even though there's no telling when Calyx will make his next move. Well, Sven, you have 4 months to figure that out. Get to it. Oh, goodness me. And with that, I suppose I'll end it there since this is MSQ. 3 hours and 42 minutes almost to get through that. With interruptions, of course, but you know how it is. I'll stream the normal raids at some point. Maybe. I'll do them off stream. I'll probably... I'll decide another time. For now, I shall end the... Oh, I have hit the wrong button. No, fuck. What button did I hit? Why did I draw my sword? What button was that? No. No. Well, it doesn't matter. I have control over that. I suppose I'll end it there for now. Don't know if you're still there, Chris, but if you are, thanks for stopping by. And all that jazz. See you later. Oh, you were lurking. Okay. Have fun.